Okay, good day class. I'm going to demonstrate to you the activity number 2, which is in course 6. Okay, first you need to go to the App Inventor site and then click the Create Apps button. And then you're going to start with your first app, so start new project and then name it as Best App Ever. No spaces because spaces are not allowed for project names. Then click OK. Oh, there you have it, Best App Ever, and then you're in the Designer Editor. You have your default screen, which is screen 1, and you can see it here on the phone. Okay, let's change it to the name of your app. So scroll down. Okay, let's use Best App Ever. Enter. Now you see it on the screen of your phone. Okay, next is we need to use a layout. The layout would lay down the components. It's either from left to right or right to left or in a tabular form. We're going to use vertical arrangement. Okay, so drag it to your phone after you choose it, and then notice the size is not enough for the other components that you're going to put inside. So let's change the size by going to the properties. Okay, for the height, let's use fill parent. Why fill parent? Because we need to occupy the parent component, which is the screen 1. So we need to extend it up to this area. So click OK. Now it's already extended. Okay, then let's extend it to the right side. So for the width, still fill parent. Almost occupy the screen. Okay, next is we need to go to the user interface for our first user interface component, which is the label. Okay, click on it, then again drag to the phone. And then let's change the message here. Okay, for the text, for label 1, let's put the welcome message for our app. Welcome to the best app ever. Okay, just type continuously. Enter the text into the box, and this message will, in this app will say the message out loud, period. Okay, then enter. Okay, you can see the message here, but it passed through the right side of the screen. So we need to adjust the width to fill parent. So the parent is the vertical arrangement, wherein the size of vertical arrangement is almost the size of screen 1. So fill parent, okay. That was it. So it would be better if you put the alignment to center. And then you would notice that there's a green box. Okay, the green box indicate the text that would be displayed in the screen of the real phone if you're going to run it. So therefore we cannot see the second line because the second line is not contained in the green line. We need to change the height to not fill parent because it would extend up to here. We only need to extend it up to the second line, so we're going to use pixel. Okay, notice that the size of the font is 14. If we're going to include the second line, that would be 28 pixels. So let's add another 2 pixels as an allowance. So instead of 28, let's put 30. Okay, that would do. So therefore, the 2 lines will be seen on the actual app if you run this app. Okay, so next is we're going to put 2 components which will be located to each other. And these components will tell the user where to put the text that he or she needs to convert from text to voice message. So let's have first the, again, label. Okay, text box and then label. Okay, so we have a problem because they are not located next to each other. Okay, you would notice they are just placed above one another. Okay, because again, our arrangement is vertical arrangement. So for us to put it next to each other, we have to use another layout, which is horizontal arrangement. Okay, first things first, so we can fit it inside, we need to extend the the horizontal arrangement up to the right side of the screen. So let's go to width, let's use wheel pair. Okay, so I think this would be enough. And then let's move text for label 1 first inside. And then let's change the content to enter message column. Okay, and then where to enter the message? Okay, the text box next to it. Okay, but you would notice that there's a space here. We need to extend the text box up to this side. And there are two, again, components sharing on a horizontal arrangement. So we need to divide them equitably, not equally, but equitably. So text box would have a more space compared to the label 2. So let's go first to enter message for label 2. For the width, let's have 20%. Okay, 20% of the 100% of horizontal arrangement will be allotted to label 2. And then the remaining 80% for the text box. So text box, okay, let's put it to 80. So 20 plus 80, that will be the 100% of the horizontal arrangement. Okay, so this is it. Now we need to put enter message into the center. So enter message center. Okay. And again, we can see again the box. We need to include the second line. So let's go to the height. Let's make it 30 pixels. Then click OK. So the green box also occupy the message word. Okay, then we need a button. Okay, the button would trigger when to start, when will the app start working or converting the text message into voice message. So button. Okay, for the button, let's put the text get or type the text get message. Then enter. Okay, you would notice that the button is on the left side of the screen. You must put it on the center, but the only center that we have here is the center alignment for the text, and it's already on the center. So to do that, there's something to do with the mother or with the parent component, which is the vertical arrangement. We need it for the align horizontal. We need to set it on into center. So now we can see that the get message is on the center. Okay, then next important thing that we're going to do is to rename important components, okay, for the purpose of programming it later on, so we will not be confused. Okay, so for label 1, let's rename it. I click on label 1, that's the active component. Let's rename it to label space message, all small letters. Sorry. Should be label welcome. Sorry. Label welcome. Label space welcome. Because it's a welcome message. And for label 2, let's rename it as label space message. And for the text box 1, let's rename it as text space message. And for the button, rename it as button space get space message. You would notice that the spaces are converted into underscores. Okay, next, to make your component visually interesting, let's add an image. Okay, drag it to your phone. Okay, how are we going to put the picture here? Okay, let's first upload a picture. Make sure that the picture is already saved to your computer. Okay, choose file. Okay, I have a picture here. I remember the name, download.jpg. Okay, here it is. Then click OK. Okay, and once the picture is already uploaded in the media panel, okay, you click on the properties, picture. Okay, select the uploaded file, which is download JPEG, then click OK. Okay, so already have a picture. Then we need to add two more components that are not visible, but they give the function of your app. Okay, let's start with the component that would convert the text into message. So voice message, let's go to media. Let's use text to speech. Okay, you can put it here, then it would automatically go below the phone, which is on non-visible components. Then another one is on sensors, accelerometer sensor. Okay, just drag it here, then release, it will be placed here. Accelerometer sensor will be responsible for detecting the shaking of your phone. So, because once you shake the phone, the message typed by the user will be automatically deleted. Now let's put light to your app. Let's add color. Let's start with the screen. Okay, you can choose any color that you would like. Make sure it suits the app or it is pleasing to the eyes. Okay, let's have orange. And then for vertical arrangement, I will choose pink. Okay, you can also add color to the button, to the label. It's up to you. Okay, and then last but not the least, okay, save your work, projects, then save. Okay, and then to submit your work, okay, you need to take the screenshot. Okay, so capture. Okay, for me, I'll just save it here. Okay, save as picture. Okay, best app ever. Best app ever. Space Bautista Girl 6. Save. Okay, and this file will be the one that you need to upload. In Genio. Okay, don't forget to upload it in Genio. Okay, don't forget to upload this in Genio. Okay, so that was it. Thank you and God bless.